Oh,
It's inconvenient for anybody of any age to have to go into the city to drive 50, 60 miles for anything.
After weeks of constant vaccine shortage issues, the first shipment of Johnson & Johnson vaccines are here in San Diego County and ready to be administered this week. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Steve Atkinson.
And I'm Kimberly Hunt. As ABC 10 News reporter Leah Pizzetti shows us, this is a welcome addition for distributors, but it will help parts of the communities that sometimes have been left behind.
Rural areas tend to be known as food deserts because large grocery stores can be far and difficult to reach. Some parts of the country are now experiencing a new kind of desert, and parts of San Diego County are feeling that same strain.
A lot of times we kind of lose the focus on how big the county is. San Diego County is massive.
Outside of big cities, there's peace and quiet, but there can also be a lack of access.
A lot of these rural areas tend to be underserved all around, so they don't get a lot of the same resources and such that some of the more populated areas get.
With no county vaccination sites east of El Cajon, a kind of vaccine desert is a new concern. So CAL FIRE Captain Thomas Schutz says his agency and dozens of other fire and EMS agencies are bringing the doses to the deserts as part of Operation Collaboration.
For some people, I mean, you look at a place like Borrego Springs, those people will be driving for hours to get to a super site, so it's kind of nice to be able to provide that for them.
They've so far held 8 pop-up sites in rural areas like Hamul and Warner Springs and have given out about 3,400 first doses. Ed Glass was one of them.
The idea of having to go down to the city was something that I didn't even really want to think about.
He was vaccinated at the Julian pop-up site.
My own experience, it was pretty much a slam dunk.
So far, appointments at the 8 rural sites have filled quickly and been well received, but Schutz says there's still work to be done.
There's a lot of folks living out there, and there's a lot of people, some of the areas that we haven't made it to yet, like Palomar and Jacumba, way out East County. They certainly still need vaccines, and we're doing everything we can to make it to them.
So the new Johnson & Johnson doses in the county are a welcome addition. He says with recent shortages, they've had to focus on second doses and have not been able to add new pop-up locations, so this single-dose shot will be a big help, especially for places already lacking access.
It's a bit of a juggle. The one shot is definitely going to be an asset to us, and I hope it continues to pour in. That would be huge.
Ready to add more pop-up sites in rural areas as soon as they get more doses. Leah Pizzetti, ABC 10 News.
The group of fire agencies will have 500 Johnson & Johnson doses to give out this week. The first 500 will be focused on ag workers in the North County.